Hello everyone, this is Suraj here. Welcome you all to my channel. Today we will discuss the permission boundary in AWS. So I will go to one PPT here. You can see the definition for permission boundary is there written here. Here it is written like a permissions boundary is an advanced feature for using a managed policy to set the maximum permissions that an identity based policy can grant to an IAM entity. And the second point is like an entity's permission boundary allows it to perform only the actions that are allowed by both its identity based policies and its permission boundaries. And another point is there, AWS supports permissions boundaries for IAM entities like users or roles. So in a simple sentence, permission boundary is a feature of AWS by using which we can restrict access for IAM users and roles. So I will go to use cases for permission boundary. Here you can see this is one use case, and let's consider this white box as a IAM group, and within this group one old user is there, that is existing user. Whatever policies will be attached to this group level, that will be applicable to this old user and any other user that will be added to this group. Fine. So let's consider new user has been added to this group, and if this group is having full administrative access, then both old user and new user will be having administrative access, which is getting inherited from group level. And now for this new user we want to restrict accesses, like if the group level is having administrative access, we want the new user to access only S3, nothing else. That means the new user will be having S3 access, nothing else. So for that we will be using permission boundary. Next I'll go to effective permission. So if the new user is having full administrative access from group level, that is identity based policy. So in this circle, in the left side circle, the identity based policy is having here full administrative access, and in the right circle you can see permission boundary is written here. So in this permission boundary, full S3 access will be there. And what will be the effective permission? What is the common permission? That is within full administrative access, S3 full access is there here, and for permission boundary also S3 access is there. What is the effective permission? Then full S3 access is the effective permission. I will go to AWS account and will show you. So here I will go to user groups. This is IAM service. You can see identity and access management. I will go to user groups. See here, this is admin group, and within this admin group few users are there, Alam Z and Bera S. I will go to users. I will go to this user, Bera S, which is this is the logged in user. We can see here. Now you just see permissions. What is this permission? That is administrator access, that is full admin access, and the policy is getting inherited from this group level, AWS managed policy from group admin group. So this user is a part of this group. You can see admin group. Fine. So permission is there. Now I will set permission boundary. See, so set permission boundary, and I will give IAM full full access. Fine. Set boundary. Set boundary. Yes, you can see now permission boundary has been set. You can see IAM full access is there. That means then for this Bera S user, what is the common policy or common permission? Under administrator access, IAM full access is also there, and in permission boundary, IAM full access is there. That means the common policy is IAM full access. That means the Bera S user can only access IAM service, nothing else in this account. Then I will search for S3 and EC2 and we'll see what happens. S3, we'll click here. Still opening. See, you don't have permissions to list buckets. And now I will go to EC2. let's see, yes, see, API error, that means something is wrong. We'll go to instances. You are not authorized to perform this operation. That means this user does not have authorization to access any other service other than IAM. Then I will go for IAM. Let's check whether I am able to access IAM or not. Because I am having the IAM access, go to user. Yes, I am having full IAM access. You can see I can do everything in this IAM service. Now what I will do, I will remove the boundary and we'll check whether I am able to access S3 EC2 these services or not. Yes, this is now removed. It is permission boundary is not set. Now I will go to S3. Go to S3. See, now I can access S3. Now I will go to EC2. See, now the message is defined. You do not have any instances in this region. Fine. So that is how actually permission boundary works. Fine. And that's it for now. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. And if you really like this video, kindly like, share, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.